Hi, third grade. Today we're going to do Unit 8, Week 3, Day 2. So, repeat after me. STLE, castle, soul. TION, vacation, shun. SION, mansion, shun. SION, television, jun. AR, car, R. OR, horn, or. ER, her, IR, bird, UR, burn, and EE, jeep, E. Great work. Okay, let's listen up to learn our new concept for today.
Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Rosa. We are in Day 2, Week 3 of Unit 8. And this is the last week of Unit 8. So you will be working with your teacher and also some good friends of mine. And I will be back to see you in Unit 12. You guys have learned so much. I can't wait to see what more you know in Unit 12. So today, the only thing you need is your magnetic letters, regular letters, whatever it is you're using at home. If you want to pause the computer to go get those, that would be great. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to say a sound. If you were here, I would have you and Baby Echo point to the sound. But since I'm the only one here, I'll go ahead and point to it. And I want you to point to it and find it on your magnetic board. Okay? All right, so the first sound I'm going to dictate is one of our new sounds, and that is shun. Echo. Good. There are actually two things that can say shun, right? TION and SION. Nice job. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say some words, and we're going to build those up here, and I want you to guess, or you can pause the computer and look this up. We're going to do some sound options, and then we'll do some endings that don't have any sound options. Confusion. Echo? Yeah, no one likes to feel confusion, right? It's like you can't find your way home on your bike, something like that. And so, which one does it have to be? Confusion. That's right. It has to be SION. No choice there. Good. So, can you build that on your board? There's a schwa in there. Actually, it's CON, right? View. How did you spell that? FU. So it's view, and then jun, right? That one's pretty easy. All right, here's another word, and it's a word you might use from time to time. The word is position. Echo. Good. Let's separate the syllables. Position. That's a hard one. So pause. We usually say position. So I'm just going to help you spell that one because that's a hard one. It's POS. And then we know that in the middle of a 3 or more syllable word is usually almost always an I. And then shun. I have two choices. So go ahead and pause the computer and look that up and come back and tell me which one is correct. So did you use this one? Yeah, that's the shun. It could be SION, right? But it's not. It's TION. Okay, let's do a few more. And these are going to be really easy because there is no choice. It's got to be SION. So let's do this word you can do this on your board. The word is erosion. Thank you for echoing. So let's separate the syllables. Erosion has to be SION. So let's spell the first syllable. E. Second syllable, ro. Good. Erosion. Excellent job. Now we're going to keep that on there. And we're going to do a math word, and the word is division. Echo. Good. Let's separate the syllables. Div, I, jeune. Has to be that, right? First syllable, div. Let's spell it. You can spell it on your board. D-I-V, I. There's that I again. And then jeune. And you can just scoop it, division, right? So if you're not sure, remember you have that trusty dictionary, or maybe you're using a computer or a phone. Either one, all those work, right? But here in this case with the jeune, it's always going to be S-I-O-N. But if it's shun, just know that there's a choice. It could be S-I-O-N, it could be T-I-O-N. One thing I want you to remember, T-I-O-N almost always comes after a long vowel sound, right? Like it's keyword, vacation. So, look it up if you're not sure, but almost always, if it's a long vowel sound, that shun sound will be spelled with a T-I-O-N. So thanks for coming today. It's been really fun working with you in Unit 8, and I will look forward to seeing you in Unit 12.
Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a dictation dry erase, so make sure you have out your whiteboard, marker, and eraser. If you're at home, just grab a piece of paper and a pencil so you can practice too. All right, for sound number 1, I want you to put everything in this first box up here. The sound is Say it. 3 things. Go ahead and write them. All right, go ahead and tell me yes if you remembered. You up, yes. A Alaska, yes. I animal, or I. Good. Move over to the second box. Your second sound is shun. Say it. Shun. 2 things. Go ahead. All right, tell me if you got our new Unit 8 sounds here. Tion, vacation, shun. Good. Sion, mansion, shun. Great. Okay, and then the last sound over here, ch. Say it. Ch. 2 things. Go ahead. All right, let me know how you did with your sounds. Did you get CH chinch and TCH catch? Very good. Go ahead and erase all of those sounds. And next we will do 3 review words to see if you remember those rules. All right, your first review word is crack. Say it. Crack. I had to fix the crack in my water bottle. Crack. Spell it and mark it. All right, cr. What did you do there? CR or KR? Right, it's CR blend at the beginning, short A, and then after a short vowel, you need to use that digraph, CK. Crack. It's a closed syllable. Nice work. The second word, if you erase that one, is going to be melody, melodies. Melodies. There were lovely melodies coming from the music room today. Mel-O-D, melodies. Make it plural. Spell it and mark it. Go ahead. All right, the first thing I did for this was thought about the base word melody, and I did mel-o-d. But I'm adding the suffix to make it plural, es. When you have a base word that ends with a y, you change that y to an I and attach your suffix. Okay, so I have mel is closed. O by itself is open, long vowel. And then here's my D, D-I, even though it sounds like a long E, that is an open syllable. And my ES suffix I circled, and I even wrote that it sounds like a Z in that case. Melodies. Very good. Erase that word, and the last review word is native. Say it. Native. If something is native to this area, that means it grows here. Okay, so corn is a native crop to Pennsylvania. Go ahead, spell and mark it, native. All right, the first syllable should have been easy. That's open. Nay is N-A. Did you remember T-I-V-E? This one has that I-V-E, give, iv. and that is our vowel consonant E exception. The E is only there because a word never ends with a V. All right, so double check your work and see if yours matches mine now. All right, next we're going to see how well you are at Unit 8 rules by doing 3 current words. The first word is candle. Say it, candle. Is it a consonant L-E or is it a schwa? Candle. Spell and mark it and use your tools if you have to. Okay, for the first syllable, can, I'm confident you got that one right. C-A-N with that glued sound boxed in. And then this one is a consonant L-E. It's D-L-E, candle. Cross off the silent E and label it as consonant L-E syllable type. Very good. Erase that one. And your second word is going to be explosion. Now you have to see. Explosion. What makes that jeune sound that we've been learning about in Unit 8? Go ahead. Okay, for these words that have these glued sounds at the end, they just want you to box them in. They're not even expecting you to label vowels or syllable types, just syllables, scooping syllables. X, E-X, plo, P-L-O, jeune. Did you remember S-I-O-N, television, jeune? All right, that's what yours should look like. And the last word that we are going to spell and mark is instruction. Instruction. As a teacher, I give instruction every day. Instruction. Go ahead. Okay, in should have been easy. Now, struct is kind of in here. S-T-R-U-C, and the T is over here with shun. Okay, did you use the T-I-O-N? Instruction. Very good. All right. Now we're going to do some sound-alike words. The first sound-alike word is wear. I like to wear dresses when it's warmer out. Wear. Go ahead. All right, we're just going to spell that one together. Are you ready? Go. W-E-A-R, wear. And that signal, remember, was zip it up, put on your hat. You wear articles of clothing. All right, and your second sound-alike word is weak. Say it, weak. When I was sick, I felt very weak. Weak. Just spell it. All right, let's see how you did. W-E-A-K, weak. Yeah, this means you have very little strength. Remember, no strength. And when you're sick and exhausted and tired, that's sometimes how you feel. All right, trick word number 1 today is beautiful. Go ahead and write it on your slate. Beautiful. Okay, let's spell it together. Ready? B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Beautiful. Nice work. And the last trick word is could. Could. Just spell it. And let's go over that one together. Spell it with me. C-O-U-L-D. Could. All right, I'm going to write the sentence as you write the sentence. Your sentence is, capital letter, will you help me? Will you help me do the subtraction? There's a Unit 8 word. Subtraction. There's a Latin root in there too. Will you help me do the subtraction? Think of what punctuation should go at the end. You have to decide. Is it T-I-O-N, shun? or S-I-O-N. If you need to use your spelling option section, do it. And I'm scooping mine as well. Will you help me do the subtraction? All right, let's see how you did. Will, 2 L's, you help me do the, okay, sub, that's a prefix. Track, that's part of a Latin root, and then it is T-I-O-N. Did you remember the question mark? Will you help me do the subtraction? I did 2 scoops. Very good. All right, the last thing we did in class today was practice our uppercase cursive R and our uppercase cursive L that we were just introduced to. And in case you forget, I can remind you how to form these letters now. So if you're at home and you don't happen to have this paper, just practice on a blank sheet of paper for your practice. Here we go with uppercase R.
R is a plain line up letter. It starts on the plain line. Point to the plain line. Swing up to the skyline. Go down to the grass line. Trace up to the skyline. Make a big belly. Swing down to the grass line and make a tail.
Okay, and then uppercase L is like this.
L is a plain line up letter. It starts on the plain line. Point to the plain line. Swing up to the skyline. Loop back down to the grass line. Loop across and make a tail.
All right, third grade, that's all we did today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.